What exactly happened today with the bus?
I was supposed to pick him up at school. They were faxed yesterday by my daughter.
Uh-huh.
And they were told that he was supposed to be picked up every night by me. And I got up to the school, and I stood there in the gymnasium, picked him up yesterday with no problems.
How many other kids were how many other parents were waiting?
Not too many.
Not too many today? Okay.
Today. A lot more yesterday.
Yeah.
So there wasn't too many of them in there today. And I'm sitting there and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I already signed my name and everything to pick him up, you know, so it was written right on the sheet that he was supposed to be picked up.
Right.
And they gave me my ticket and I'm standing there and still no kid.
Right.
And then finally, the lady that was in there that, you know, gives you the tickets or whatever, then she came out and she said, I think maybe you should go to the office and see what's going on. So I went to the office and they were trying to contact the school bus because what they did was put him on the school bus.
Right, but were they able to contact the school bus?
They called I don't know how many times, and then she finally told me after I was in the office for like 15 minutes, she said, he's got to be on the bus, I think you should go home so, you know, somebody's there to pick him up.
Yeah.
Because she asked me if anybody's there, and I said, no, it's just me. So I came back home, and they did call me from the office about 5 minutes after I got home, said that they finally did locate him on the school bus, and that they should be coming pretty soon.
Right.
So I was sitting here with the little guy.
Right. Okay.
And watching for the bus. Well, the bus starts coming up the road, and, you know, I had walked up to the end of the driveway, and they just went straight up the street. They stopped like 3 houses up the road. I'm running down the road yelling, hey, stop. Got my grandson on the bus.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So
they dropped him off down there, and I walked up the street, and I walked him back home.
They dropped him off down at the end of the at the end of the road?
3 houses down. Where
3 houses down.
Is at.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So how long do you think it was from the time that you went into the office and they discovered that they couldn't find them, and they started trying to contact the bus garage? How long was it from that point until you actually got home and got a call that they had located him?
I'd say 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Which doesn't seem like a long time,
but for a parent,
you've got a child that is missing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, it devastated me. I was scared to death.
Absolutely.
When they stopped, did they only stop because they saw you coming, running toward the bus?
No, I think they were stopping up there because they thought that that was where they should be dropping them off. And it's like, you people can't read house numbers?
Right, right.
You know, what's going on?
Right. And you're all right, because it used to be, I remember that one time, you know, several years ago, they did lose my child on a bus, but they just picked up the phone, called. They actually, you know, called and radioed the bus and found my child right then and there. So although I wasn't happy that he was on the bus, I knew where it was at. And you're absolutely right. It's different to not know where your child is. Absolutely.
Because, you know, the buses that she was trying to call, and she was spelling his name out and everything. The whole name, first name, last name.
How was she calling the bus? On the Nextel phone or the radio in the office?
The radio.
In the office.
Yeah. Radio in the office. And then, you know, she was looking, I give her the address and everything, you know, I said, this is where we're at. They looked at a little map there and everything, you know, and then she was trying to figure out what bus he was on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But she told me, you know, I'm sure he's on the bus, so go home and wait on him.
Okay.
But that's why I said, you know, and she was faxed yesterday. They were faxed yesterday.
Linda, can you go ahead and tell me again what you heard when you were at, it was a Redbird?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
There was a male bus driver there, and he was yelling at the kids, telling them, get their ass on the bus,